Guys, welcome. Titled Arena, July 2022. There's going to be a whole lot of 3,000 rated players in here. We could follow first place. We could follow a single player. There's going to be no Magnus. So this is not going to be the standard follow Magnus or anything, or follow one guy. I do like to kind of jump around, especially as the tides turn in these tournaments. Yeah, the last handful of these have been super competitive at the end, highly competitive. Pawn hanging on h6 here. Ooh, knight takes e6. Yeah, and then there would have been takes, knight hangs. Something like that, right?
Check. Check. Check.
Ooh, Hikaru just joined. Okay, let's after this game, let's take a look at that. Is Eric Rosen playing? He usually joins the end of the warm-ups. Like when we got to play him, that was crazy. Oh, this is nice.
Check.
And then I think he plays the title arenas. Oh, they didn't notice this was defended there, so that was tough. Let's take a look. What is Hikaru's tag here? Yeah, Eric Rosen is in there. Check this. He's in 13th. Couple quick wins. Okay, yeah. What is Hikaru's tag? It's a TSM something, right? I think I follow him. Let's get a look on that. Let's get a confirmation from Slim in the chat. Oh, it's TSM something, right? TSM. Okay, yes. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, maybe we'll just follow Hikaru. At least for the time being, he's probably the strongest player in here. And by probably I mean at least in these time controls, right? Towards Blitz and Bullet. And especially on a user interface like Lichess, he probably feels like he's in the prime. Chess.com, known for their janky bullet.
Check.
Oh my god. He's still down a pawn too. That was very strange. Oh, because he berserked here. Oh no. Yeah, and I say he should feel more comfortable, but at the same time, he probably doesn't. He's just played so much more on chess.com, even with the jankier user interface. Oh, yeah, he's going to drop this game to the FM. Argentinian FM, who I've beaten before, apparently. So if this guy beat Hikaru with time odds, what can we infer from there? Oh god, I didn't even make the scene bigger. I am so sorry. To the gallows for chess poems on that one. Keeping the board really small. Standard tactic. This hilarious pawn on e6. Okay. That's what I get for transitioning on my scenes too. I'm not overly used to doing that, so it can lead to a little jankiness. Yeah, so if you ever see my board being too small or something, feel free to give me that virtual slap in the head. It's very welcome. Yeah, I'm pretty amped up that stream seemed to go pretty well for all intents and purposes. Played the titled warm-up, a few cool pairings. Yeah, and then we seem to have a pretty good party going here. Little titled arena watch party. Very likely be going for the time being. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. I mean, all the last ones have been hyper competitive right until the very end. Like a top 10 of over 3,000 rated players. Standings just changing up left and right. Okay, what's the deal here? Just waiting on a pairing? Yep. Hitting a WFM. Oh my god. Okay. stats are good though. People always dumping on the W titles. I played like random FMs or especially CMs on here. Yeah, that will be like 2,000 and everything. So every once in a while, gotta imagine those are probably like kids too or something, younger players. Oh, okay, okay, this is completely fine. I was thinking that was a little bit questionable there, but just completely dead even. They're getting hits. Thinking rook here might have been interesting, but I guess it wasn't leading to anything. Not enough complications. Yeah, imagine if Botez played this too or something. That would be crazy. That would be like the popularity burst of for Lichess.
Check.
Danya's been playing these. Karu's been playing them. They don't stream them because contractually they can't. But just to have these guys playing here,
Check.
we can stream them. Screw it. You know what to do. It'll be good when we have Magnus back, though. When Magnus is in full degenerate mode. I'm wondering why Hikaru didn't berserk here. Maybe he was just feeling it after the last game. He was like, you know what, I'm just going to take my time. I'm not berserking. It's ridiculous. Like Magnus said, I don't berserk. I'm not a caveman.
Check.
Right? That's the Magnus quote. Yeah, using that clock, just playing a quality game, probably the way to do it, right? Yeah, because Hikaru wins 2 games in a row and then berserks some FM guy and then loses. So now he's got 1 win in a row. If I'm not mistaken, gonna try to jump back on that streak. Yeah, funny thing for me too is I'm not super used to watching Hikaru play Bullet. I feel like most people have seen him play on chess.com or just on Lichess in these titled arenas. I've watched him a little bit, but I'm not super familiar with his game. Yeah, chat's loving Hikaru. Oh, he is streaming. Okay. I thought there was some thing where he couldn't stream on chess.com. Or he couldn't stream on Lichess. He could only stream on chess.com, excuse me. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Nice position, pretty comfortable. Ooh. Now you have a great square for this knight. Coordination, knights are moving ahead, controlling some good squares. Knight moves behind. Okay, okay, consolidate. That's how these players roll. They don't move too far ahead. Keep your camp consolidated. Losing an exchange. This is just looking better and better. Resigner territory. Man, no berserks here, and then this guy is just down so much time. That's how fast Hikaru can be. This is incoming. Or just any of these players. So we'll keep our eyes on the Hikaru prize. Yeah, Hikaru's blitz rating is only 2,400 question mark, and all the games have like hilarious chat rooms because he played some guy and like completely just like made some ridiculous move and lost. In the chat on that game is pretty hilarious. Ooh. That bishop wasn't hanging, but that seems like a pretty decent piece, right? Maybe not. I guess the knight outvalues this. This bishop is actually doing nothing here, so proper play from these guys. Oh, this looks horrifying.
Check.
This looks... this just looks like a massacre. You defending mate in one.
Check.
You are not. Man, this is great. I'm actually pretty hyped up watching this. I mean, the quality of play after like playing myself, you know, still like the middle of the day. I'm like, I haven't played all day. I'm like, I'll play the titled warm-up. And we saw the quality of those games. And then you watch these guys, and it's just elite stuff. Okay, we've got the Green Knight. This guy's a beast. Ooh, this and this. Winning the queen. Putting them in check. That's crazy tactics right here. Speaking of high quality play. Tricky business.
Check.
This actually just looks horrifying, right? Gotta find some compensation. Ooh, this is a huge fork. How to defend? Can you just chop? Takes. And a fork? Does that work at all? No. Somehow this is still holding together.
Check.
Oh, that was so nice. I was thinking this was hanging, but of course it wasn't. Not at this level. Like I said in the in the warm up, see a hanging piece with these guys.
Check.
It is not free. At least
Check.
usually. At least with this amount of time left.
Check.
It ain't
Check.
free. Oh, speaking of free, yeah, this guy is a moose. The Green Knight is so fast. Definitely has way more games than Hikaru on Lichess too. So just being familiar with the user interface, more familiar with the site, probably coming in there. Clearly Hikaru's not the worst player. Oh, he also ate a -34 on that for losing that game. So his rating just went from like 31 something to sub 3100. That's magnificent rating right there. Yeah, he's only got 200 bullet games, just about. This is his 200th game. Okay, so this looks...
Check.
This is a crazy position. It was looking worse and worse for white. Now it's just two minor pieces for a rook and a pawn. Camp looks actually not the worst. Bishop f1 doesn't look great, but can't get those rooks off either, yeah.
Check.
Now this looks pretty solid. This pawn is a little bit loose, but
Check.
what are you doing? Take this way first.
Check.
This is a passer now. Okay, you have to pick that up. The intermezzo check there was just sweet.
Check.
There's no other word to put it. That was really nice. These guys are just finding these moves one after another.
Check.
So little time. Yeah, now there's like nothing to do for black too. You're just kind of moving a rook. Now the conversions. Now it's time for trickiness.
Check. Check.
Tricky,
Check.
tricky.
Check.
Oh, very nice.
Check.
7 seconds for the king and queen mate against Hikaru. Throwing the towel. Good call. Okay, at 3,000, just about rated FM. No country indicated. Not sure who it is. Hikaru back over 3,100. We're really rolling. Man, I'm just being haunted by my game against Eric Rosen there. It was a scary performance. That'll be some fun YouTube content. If I'm bold enough to put it up. Okay, this camp looks a little iffy. Get that rook the hell off of b3.
Check.
Tripled pawns. You're up a pawn, but you have tripled pawns. You also have a passer. A passer that's farther than white's passer.
Check.
To be more specific. I was thinking like here and here. You gotta get behind this, right?
Check.
What this?
Check.
This is looking more and more like a draw. I was thinking this, but yeah, you have to keep your king
Check.
guarding some
Check.
stuff. This is guarding
Check.
here.
Check.
Shenanigans. This is hanging. Something like this and this. You're up 9 full seconds though. I mean, he is just locked and loaded right now. I think losing that one game on Berserk probably tilted him just enough. Hey, he's playing Opper. Hikaru versus Opper. What a time to be alive. Yeah, c4 looks really nice there. Bishop e6 looks a little weird, making yourself a tall pawn, but those moves can be really solidifying. It's a nice and cozy structure. Opper resigns. He knows exactly what the deal is. He's just got no play. Even getting this and this over, your pieces aren't really doing anything. And then you're losing that
Going
knight there, huh?
berserk.
At some point. Hey, a double berserk. Shout out to this FM guy. Okay, can't take that quite yet. Yeah, and that allows for b4. Just some complication, you know, defend the pawn, make black play around it. My God, some fancy play.
Check.
This guy's shooting laser beams out of his eyes. Look at this imbalance.
Check.
The piece coordination too. It's
Check.
just unhinged. It's off the charts. Oh no! You did play this, but queening, and then you're getting mated. I got a little nervous there. This construction. Oh, Arabian mates. Knight and rook. Okay, we're getting the IM kid, prodigy kid who beat Magnus. He was beating Magnus left and right. This guy's really fast. This kid, should I say? 2006. Well, I make them 16. Okay, take. Okay, d1. Crack the center open. That was an interesting choice there. Take the queens off now, because then that's probably going to be a draw.
Check. Check. Check.
Ooh, nice find. This
Check.
rook, or this knight, excuse me.
Check.
Looked a little misplaced. I don't think it was quite trapped, but that was a monster resource, maybe a must play. Yeah, no, this is just weaning down to what looks like a draw. Ooh, well, Black's king. Is Black's king going to be able to pick off these pawns first?
Check.
No. Okay, drawing. Yep, very standard with these guys. Just completely played out perfectly. It's like remarkable. Yeah, once it whittles down, the less material, and then you're just going to get a draw out of that. 9 times out of 10. Okay, so let's take a look at the tournament here. What's up, everyone? How we doing? GM I am Straw. This is Brandon Jacobson. Min Lee is in here. Vladimirovich is Andreiken, right? I am Chess Master. I don't know who this guy is. Bunch of IMs. Hikaru is in 8th. Hikaru has lost 2 games here to an FM and an IM. 1 game was berserked though. Anybody else in here? Blue Green Sun is good. Kayart is good. Zaven, okay. Bortnyk, he's lost a handful of games. Higher berserk rate, so tough one for him. Couple losses in a row. But we've got a ton of really high class talent here. Let's take a look. First place, Brandon Jacobson against Andreiken here. That one is quickly wrapping up. Yeah, this is Andreiken. Just making sure. Yeah, let's keep our eyes on the prize of first place. I think first place is $500. Sorry about the small screen there for the rest of that game. I forgot to hit the transition button. Once again, banned. This move always looks so appealing, but just doesn't get the job done. They leave this tension here for a reason. Okay, careful, defend mate. Sneaky right here. Okay, this looked like a nice move, but Rook D5 totally shut it down.
Check.
Okay, now you have a clearly weak pawn, but it can definitely be defended. Possible checks here. Yeah, you need to get this in so there is no follow-up check if the king bumped up. Okay, this pawn is pins. Take. What are you taking?
Check.
You can defend. You don't want to be here.
Check.
Oh man, these guys are both super fast too. Ooh, now black.
Check.
Almost mating.
Check. Check.
Min is crushing through.
Check.
He's crushing through. Oh no.
Check.
Forcing white into that zigzag. Min gets the win. Knocking GM I am Straw into seconds. That must have put Min right into first. We'll stay right on this game because we're still on it. 2 versus 7. Everybody's still in it here. It's only separated between by like maybe 10 points or so. And with just about 90 minutes left, things are just heating up already. Like, it's kind of scary. How are things going to be in 90 minutes? And these guys are really dueling it out for that last handful of points. Trying to secure your place in the money. I think money is top 5, so these guys are just basically playing around that. That is your goal. Man, okay, taking a quick L. So let's take a look at the standings here. Honestly, I'm curious as to how things are going. Yeah, Minh, a perfect run, is in first by just a point over Amin, who's always a killer in these. Brandon Jacobson right there. And the whole first page separated by just 11 points. I was not lying.
Check.
Ooh, getting in quick late on this. Yeah, the Green Knight guy is such a beast, killing all these players. Taking down Hikaru, taking down Andreiken right there. Now they're getting paired with the super strong FM. Looks like a pretty even scoring session here, 5.5 to 7.5. Especially when it's IM versus GM. Really good score for this FM guy. Oh, sorry about this. Let's get the transition on.
Check.
Jeez. Knight takes G2.
Check.
Yeah, it was almost time to resign. Right when you saw Rook G2. Takes G2. My god. Terrifying position.
Check.
Picking up the queen. Yes, bishop looks a little bit scared here. But you just play this anyhow. Get kicked around. Oh, okay. Even better thinking here is bishop c7. Yeah, can always get out. Yeah, you never want to do this. Like sack, sack. Give up that pawn here. This is your strong point, so you can't be getting rid of this. Definitely losing this, right? I mean, you're covering all these squares. Queen's forced off. Good coordination. Yeah, good coordination. You're up 2 pawns. Oh, very nice. Very nice stuff here. Very nice playing a defensive role. Where does this knight go?
Check.
Borderline resignable, yeah, especially when your pieces start playing so defensively. Okay, you've got to take and have to defend here. Just counterattack. Take with check, no. Yeah, now the outside pass pawn. Should be borderline resignable
Check.
against like Andreiken or one of these guys. Come on.
Check.
Maybe not, they're playing it out. You sack?
Check.
No, okay. Yeah, they had to sack there. Okay, GG. Andreiken creeping up. Take a look back at the table here. And I won't forget to hit the transition button when we go back to a game. Yeah, we gotta take a look at Minh Lee. Guy's just absolutely crushing it. Has not lost yet. So I think we just gotta take a look. Minh is known to win these tournaments, so seems like a decent guy too. I don't know how much he's been streaming lately, but seems like a pretty good character.
check, check,
Okay, there was no takes because you were getting mated.
check, check,
A prodigy kid holding his own here. Yeah, this was hanging for a moment, wasn't it? Ooh, isn't there a check here?
check, check,
Oh my.
check, check,
It's clearly just
Check.
completely winning.
check,
Can you stack it?
Check.
Can you get the stack? Oh, you
Check.
get the free rook and then mate! Oh man. You didn't even have to build your bridge. Okay, here we go. Minh versus Hikaru. This is the titled arena we've all been dreaming about. Keeping that tension in the center here. These guys are great about that type of stuff. Yeah, this knight was a little bit of a nuisance. Wasn't doing so much. Okay, now you take that tension away. Gives the knight a pretty good square to sit on.
check,
And yeah, this looked scary. This is not mate. Yeah. You have some flight squares.
check,
Oh, this knight is just a terrifying piece.
check,
Okay, there's obviously a check, right? Now this is pinned. Which way to how to abuse this? Yeah, there's just too much tension here. Right. And even though this looks so scary, the attack just was not coming through. Hikaru throws in the towel. That was wild. That was probably the strongest game that we've seen this whole tournament, actually. Yeah, for people looking at those titles too, Minh might be IM, but I think he has 2 GM norms, if I'm not mistaken. And he plays like it too. I mean, he's a really high quality player, very high quality player, just on par with the rest of these guys, especially on this time control, bullet chess. Kudos to him taking down Hikaru. Yeah, and speaking of strong IMs here, we've got Opperweisen. That's of course his title on his handle on Lichess. Okay, no takes here. Yeah, I am Vincent Rothius? Another strong player. Seen him take down Magnus a handful of times in these arenas. Okay, this is going to be tough, though. You've got 2 pawns, but...
check,
Save your knight. Yes, knight. Clinical. Defending.
check,
Or attacking, defending. Now this pawn has to do some dirty work here.
check,
This is nice. Is
check.
there a mating net? Oh my god, you're just dropping the rook. It's not a mating net, but yeah, you're dropping the...
Check.
Oh! And now you're getting mated? What? Whoa! Oh my... Yeah, some guy in the chat says, what just happened? I agree. My god. My god. Not only did he win the rook and then the bishop, then he mates him. That was like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my whole life. My god. Clinically murdering Opper before our eyes. This man has a family, Opper. I mean, Minh. Opper has a family. Don't be doing that to him. Jeez. Are we watching Horde here? Like, what is going on?
Check. 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 Check.
Oh! My god, that mating net! We all knew something was there, but yeah, chat is just blowing up. That, I mean, Minh came to play today. This is who we're going to be watching for the rest of this stream. Minh also not streaming, probably just to keep, you know, his focus. It really helps to, that's the way to do it. You want to play the most quality chess you can. Get rid of all distractions, and of course streaming just turns out to be a massive distraction. Much harder to play in stream, yeah. If you guys saw me playing earlier, you'll know what I mean. Oh man. Yeah, we got Sergey streaming. Sergey fighting for his 3100. Usually this guy just farms up, and then by the titled arena, you know, loses like 100 or whatever points. And then just farms it right back up. Okay, I was thinking this would have been nice, but at least you're knocking this out. There could have been some sort of this. Queen is hanging though here. How to abuse, yeah. Get the heck out of there. Get out of Dodge. Last thing you want when you're playing these players is hanging your pieces all willy-nilly around the board.
Check.
Need to keep coordination.
Check.
Whoa! Man, these checkmates don't stop! These checkmates do not stop. This is left and right. I feel like we're playing a punch out or something here. Just a knockout blow after knockout blow. This is a massacre. If I was a chess player in this arena, I'd want to get away from the the absolute steaming engine
Check.
that is Minh Lee right now, because he is just rolling, taking souls. Okay, this is a little bit weird here. Yeah, where this is going to be pinned. Oh, okay, you get this fun F4 move in. Take. You're just still up a minor piece. Ah, okay, you're going for this imbalance. Perfect. I knew there had to be something. Yeah, I'm a big fan of... You could have just taken right here too. Oh, now you definitely
Check.
do it, right? Yeah.
Check.
Yep. I'm a fan of the imbalances myself. Some people don't like to play like that.
Check.
They like to play much more solidly,
Check.
more positionally. Well,
Check.
you can go for an imbalance like that, yeah. A rook and 2 minor pieces for a queen. You
Check.
definitely go for that. I mean, not every time. Everything is
Check.
situational, situation dependent. Yeah, so you're going to be blasting through here. This knight's going to be able to get back. This is just an absolute clinic we are seeing. I mean, he's beating top player after top player. It's looking like we have found our winner for today. I don't want to be calling things too early here, but I mean, if Minh is playing like this, he is just out here ripping souls out of people's chests. I don't think anybody stands a chance against this. But we'll see. We have 75 minutes left.
Check.
What is this tactic right here? The rook was hanging on the back rank. Takes. This rook, the rook was overloaded. Okay, I was thinking rook f8, but instead you put the rook here on this diagonal, and it just makes so much more sense. You see these guys play, and you think, why wouldn't I play that move? Okay, you don't quite have this yet. Would have been nice this with check, but this knight is holding everything down.
Check.
Okay, yeah, you just take the queens off. Yeah. Oh god, the second the queens came off, this guy played one more move and then just said, why did I just do that? Throws in the towel. I mean, Minh is on an absolute rampage right now. I'm gonna take a peek. At what the streak is. The streak is on 21 games. We're on the 22nd game. And he's won every single one. No draws, no losses. Yes, somebody is noting that Amin here was FM before. So yeah, you see these guys. Move up, and up the ranks. Whoa! Quick resigner. Man, 22 games in a row, sitting at 86 points with a couple of berserk wins to start. Okay, 3,000 level GM. Got like a Sicilian Nimzo here. Or, not Nimzo, jeez. Alekhine, excuse me. Yeah, where this knight comes out first and then it just gets battered around. I'd rather be playing an Nimzo. I just don't see this this Alekhine thing. I just feel like it's maybe not out of date, because those guys still have some lines in this, but yeah, it's definitely not something that I would play myself or think logically it would be the thing to play. Okay, what is it, G5 here? Oh man, bishop here. Play takes here, and then there could be some sort of mating ideas where you have this diagonal covered, cover that back rank, then that player might be sleeping on it. Okay, picking this up? No.
Check. Check.
Okay, now your king is being bullied by this rook. This is a pawn. This is gonna be tough. What do you get rolling? You're rolling. Oh, this is tough. A 22 game streak is on the line too.
Check. check,
Okay, okay. Can't be trading. Take a pawn.
check,
Oh yeah, now you're getting bullied off that.
check, 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 check,
Okay, completely winning with the time. The time is the whole thing.
check,
Get consolidated. Just keep moving.
check,
Keep moving. No! A 22 game streak comes to an end. Wow. Okay, okay. Well, losing to a strong GM. I mean, you're bound to lose some of these games. The fact that he's been beating up on the likes of Hikaru and Andreiken, Bortnyk, etc. Just seriously impressive. Yeah, this guy in the chat says finally. I kind of agree with that. Yeah. Now he gets the green knight. This is a losable game too. The green knight is not to be taken lightly. Okay, what do you play? Like rook d8 or something? Queen c5. b7, okay. Double up. Do you take? Yes. Very nice here. Defend where everything is. Double back up. You don't want to put your king here. It might seem like logical, but your king is just nice and safe here. So you probably won't even really be moving unless there's a check.
check,
Yeah, and then there's no perpetual here
check,
if white ever needed it or something. Okay, this looks a little sketchy
check,
here.
check,
Now there might be some sort of perpetual. Nope. Just defend. Okay. Yeah, and then there's never like a queen coming in here because this pawn's just not doing enough. You're doubled up on the second rank.
check,
Getting your king out finally.
check,
Take. Now this is just too much material. Too much
check,
material. Take. Oh, I was thinking picking up this would have been clinical. Probably just
check,
game ending. It's already just much better.
check,
I'm wondering why the
check,
green knight is not resigning,
check,
quite frankly.
check, check,
This guy's still playing it out. My god, dude. Oh, okay. Well, Mud Pro back on the streak. He is 27 points ahead of Opper. Opper in second on the Watin Alend account. And then Andreiken is in third. Yeah, it's pretty much Minh and the rest of the pack here right now. That's just a brilliant showing. Especially getting back on a streak. Like, you lose that game. Tensions are high. I mean, you win 22 games in a row. Like, my heart would be racing after that. You know you're thinking about it. You know you're thinking about it. Okay, rook c8 there. Logical. Defending this pawn. Put your knight on i5, yeah. I guess you could crack through, but yeah, get rid of this. Or move this back, not get rid of it. I don't know what I meant by that at all. Okay, you don't want to take the queens off. You're up a pawn, but for how long? Okay, a little intermezzo there. Instead of just moving the knight immediately somewhere, attack the queen. Okay, now you're fine with getting the queens off. No, takes, that would be bad. So what do you do? What do?
check,
Are you threatening me? Yeah, and takes there would have been at least a perpetual, so you can't do that. Defend here. Ooh, takes? No. I was thinking there might be something with the time situation. Perpetual would be your friend. Whoa. Now it's shenanigans time with just 1 second. It's calculating if D2
check,
worked or something like that.
check,
Just didn't want to get mated, yeah. I was thinking he might have been trying to play this. Queen. Or open this file, right? Would it have worked? I'm not even sure. He was just making sure he didn't get mated. We're going to be loaded into the next game in a second here, I imagine. Okay. Yeah, the Chess Master character. I am, to be specific. But close to 3,000 bullet on Lichess is, it's really something spectacular. Okay, yeah, C4, takes, move back. Standard London system stuff. Pretty sure Minh knows his London theory. Take with the pawn, yeah. Slap that knight into F5. Speaking of positional stuff.
Check.
Funny move, rook h6. Makes sense to defend the pawn, it just looks a little wonky. Okay, I was thinking b5 worked there with the knight defending it, but no, you want to get your knight into the party.
Check.
Now you're crashing through. Ooh, okay,
Check.
okay. Interesting.
Check.
Whoa. I was thinking king here, but then there would have been some
Check.
follow-up, I guess.
Check.
Now you're just up two good pawns.
Check.
Pieces are just about as active. Oh, this
Check.
was hanging? No, I guess the bishop would have fallen, right? Would have been fine.
Check.
Okay, now this knight is holding everything
Check.
together.
Check.
Gotta stay defending here. Oh, the rook falls! You can't be doing that. Take that pawn. Make sure.
Check.
Yeah, and that's gonna be
Check.
it. No
Check.
stalemates. No stalemates. Oh man, in Minh. Back on the horse, back on fire. He might put up 100 points in a titled arena in 1 hour. Like we might be witnessing a record here. I would not be surprised if this was some sort of record. Besides maybe some like ridiculous Magnus showing, because there have been some exquisite Magnus titled arena appearances. Yeah, but he's sitting 25 points ahead of the pack too. Like that's a pretty comfortable lead. You definitely don't have to berserk. And if somebody berserks against you, that's a free win. You take that all day. Okay, no back rank issues because you have a nice flight square here too. Oh god. Taking that bishop was with check, right? But where does this bishop really go? Say my knight is stronger than this piece, not really doing anything here. It's just a tall pawn.
Check. Check.
These guys are very key about identifying
Check.
just piece imbalances. Like we both have a minor piece, but mine is doing something and yours isn't, so is it worth trading them off?
Check.
And they calculate this stuff so fast, that's the real thing. A nice little way to abuse this pin here. Plop your knight on a good square. Where to go? Take away this square. Threaten here.
Check.
Take a check. There's a lot of
Check.
time there too. That was...
Check.
Okay, that was a little bit difficult to defend. How are you defending this
Check.
though? Isn't this just mate? Wow. Man, that's so crazy. There have been so many ridiculous checkmates. So Minh here has 98 points. There's still 70 seconds left on this first hour. So this is a 2-hour tournament. If he gets a win here, he's going to hit 102 points. Possibly in less than an hour. That's got to be a record. I mean, come on. That's a massacre. Especially with such a strong field today with like Hikaru out here. I don't think Danya's in this. Maybe we'll get like a late join or something. Oh, Danya is in here. Danya is into 10th, right when I say that. See, I wasn't sure. There's just so many. There's page after page of these amazingly strong players that it's hard to keep track.
Check. Check. Check.
Sorry, I just want to get a quick message in the tournament chat. Yeah, might as well say we're streaming. It's not going to come up that I'm doing like commentary or anything because I'm not playing it myself. So not bad to get a little bit of get the word out there just for a moment.
Check. Check.
Okay, this looks terrifying. There's got to be some sort of perpetual, right?
Check. Check.
No.
Check.
Okay, you're queening, but it's not enough.
Check.
Yeah, now you're getting mated. Queens aren't doing anything. They're not defending in this pawn. It's just getting in the way enough. Okay, Andreiken. If anybody's going to stop him, it's going to be Andreiken. Okay, one of these queen c8 lines. Instead of the queen going here, just directly challenging, go here. Oh god, as black, I would be very scared about this. Just things opening. Yeah, this is not a feel-good position here. Okay, so you take there. You give up the exchange all day in this position just because... Oh, okay, okay. Well, that was with check. They dropped the bishop. Takes, and then you can't take with check because this is pinned to the king. That's crazy. Oh, okay, okay. There is the pin.
Check.
Oh my god, this is falling apart. Yeah. Okay. As we said, if anyone's taking him down, it's going to be Andreiken. One of the top players in here. Yeah, Andreiken is definitely one of the better blitz players out here, but bullet too. He has proven it. Okay, where's this knight go? Has to go to e1. Feels a little bit uncomfortable when there's like an only move thing. At least the knight is not, you know, it's not trapped. But okay, interesting move here, knight a5. Speaking of the knight feeling a little claustrophobic, it's not quite, because it has a nice square to hang out on. Okay, where do you go? Just all the way back, yeah. You don't want to play this and then just give that with tempo. Maybe they played that in, expecting them to play, bishop f4, yeah. Okay, now this is hanging though? What? Wow, nice little take there. Very nice sequence. Played so quickly. And quite perfectly, just a bishop for 3 pawns. Okay, these are going to be on dark squares, right? Unless you just let this hang out. This could always be attacked. Yeah, getting to a light square, get off this dark square. Everything's stacked up here. Maybe a bishop check or something, and sneaky, the next thing you know, your queen is dropping. But not with these guys, they're too strong for that. You're not going to miss that. Oh, now you're getting checked. Okay, there should be either a draw or just game over for white, right? This has got to be winning for white. Okay, you got to take. Yeah, winning for white. I'm sure he'll be able to convert this just fine. Perfectly. I mean, by just fine, I mean like absolutely clinical. Okay. So that is going to put Minh at 104. Second place at 73. That's remarkable. And then Andreiken, yeah, who seems to be the one who's going to keep this one close. He is at 71 points in third. Okay, yeah, defend mate. Very important. Take, yeah, you might as well. Oh, and then you're getting this. Getting the exchange. Okay, everything is held together here. It looks slightly questionable. Yeah, how do you defend? To chop? Yes. When in doubt, chop it out. You have some pressure here, right? Something like Oh no, now you're just moving around. Oh, okay. Yeah, you get it in. White resigns. I mean, the position crumbled. It felt like the Magnus first Nepo game where Magnus just grinded him down. Nepo had the queen, but it didn't matter. And the position said it was even, but it was just grinded, and then, you know, 106 moves later, Magnus had won. Ooh. So how to defend here? Queen D1, Rook C1. How to defend this attack now? Okay, nice here. Ooh! Very nice. Trapping their queen before any, Oh, and this is gonna hit with check too? Yeah, so there's no taking. This would have been a fork. But you're dropping it anyways, yeah. My god, okay. Taking a fellow Indian, a fellow IM. Taking a fellow IM out to the woodshed here. And now he gets paired with Hikaru, okay. This is going to be a banger of a game. Okay, things are just holding. Takes instead of pushing. Both options, yeah. Closing the center of the board probably wouldn't have been as smart. These rooks here, or at least this rook here. Okay, how to abuse this? Bishop g2, just being safe. Now you're cracking through. Yeah, there's no way to defend that pawn. That's really sad.
Check. Check.
Yeah, now you gotta go for some counterplay. Oh, is there fork? Oh, you're just getting mated. Takes, takes. These squares are covered by the knight. My god. Okay. Hikaru knows how to use a rook and knight. Very nice. I'm thinking, like, what's going on here? Is there some sort of fork? No, you're just getting mated. Okay, Liang. STL Liang? Not quite sure who this is. When you see STL, you just assume it's one of the St. Louis Chess Club guys.
Check.
Very nice intermezzo check with the knight here. Sometimes that's at least how you can clip a little bit of time off from somebody, which can come into the clutch in a ball game. Like somebody is thinking of just pre-moving and taking back. You know, you take something and then you think the other person's just going to take back, so you make that pre-move, but then they're out here throwing in a knight in for this intermezzo check.
Check.
Might take a couple seconds off your clock.
Check.
Okay, now you're obviously threatening here. Knight's rook is going to come in and try to queen, right? I mean, this is a crazy setup. How are you stopping this? No way. No way. Okay. So luckily for the tournament's sake, Minh has 3 losses in just about his last 10 games or so, and Hikaru has won his last 8 games. So Hikaru is going for a 9-game streak. Mutt Pro after that huge 22-game streak there to start. It's 22, right? Yeah, it was a 22-game streak to start. Yeah, so Hikaru is creeping up. This could be a theme.
Check.
Hikaru
Check.
sneaking his way. Okay, this pin being abused was very scary. Now you have no home. You have a homeless king. As Fisher would be saying right now. in the clip of the video, I like clipped all the parts of him talking about 960 when he's like it's from some movie, but he says I want to go back to I want to go back to Fisher Random. Yeah, he doesn't call it 960, he calls it Fisher Random. I want to go back to Fisher Random. I'm just gonna make a clip where I say I want to go back to 3 check. and I'll look as crazy and old like as I can. It'll be magnificent. My God, hopefully we don't turn into Fischer at the end. He was just a total mess. It's crazy. Maybe Magnus looks at that too and he's like, yeah, maybe if I keep playing at this level, I'll just go absolutely bonkers. Turn into Bobby Fischer or something. Now Magnus is just chilling. Can't blame him. Although it is kind of disappointing. I would like to hear what people think. I've seen a lot of opinions on Twitter and stuff, and as we all know, Twitter can be an abomination. Oh, it was a nice move here. Get these queens off. So we're looking...
Check.
Minor piece specific endgame here. Okay, you are crashing
Check.
through. That's a pawn. There's a funny check there to remove the defender of the bishop. And I guess the bigger idea here is that you have a bigger king presence. Can you get in? Yeah. Yep, and now your king is just all the way at the back of the board. That cannot be good. So is there a way to get in here? Yeah, now your knight has to defend as well. But isn't enough.
Check.
Okay, this is fine. Takes. You're defending here. Oh, you don't want to let this king out, right?
Check.
I guess you have to clip this. And then your pawn is going to win the race. It's going to be a resigner.
Check.
Oh, now it is. Yeah. Oh, I guess you don't even have to play this. Yeah, because if you go for this and this, the pawn is running. Very, very nice. Okay, so Min's back on the streak at 118. Hikaru did just drop a game. So Hikaru at 92, and then Opera at 81. I like to see... In fact, I'd love to see Opera in there. Opera seems like a good person. Seems like a good dude. Like watching him play a lot. On Lichess, he's got his own, you know, he's got his own fan club. He's got a lot of people that like watching his games over here. Very clean player. Yeah, so I'd like to see him remain in this top 5. Along with like Bortnyk. Andreiken is in 7th. That's how you know this is a strong field. When somebody like Andreiken isn't right at the top. Even this guy, Green Knight, 2,900 bullet. Like that is seriously no joke. Okay, you have to defend. So what do you play? What are you playing? Stuff isn't working. Probably just this, right? But then then there's check, so it's just lost. I'm like, how do you even think about remaining here? Yeah, Min's bullet rating here. He has way more bullet games. Almost 10,000. Hikaru is only at like 250 now, probably 240, yeah. Okay, that looks nice for white. Maybe this is some theory. Whoa.
Check.
It seems like a suspiciously free pawn. Maybe that's why they didn't go for it. Keep the queen at home. Safer game. Oh god, this looks horrifying. This is a moose of a passer. Protected passer. I guess the other move to consider was this, yeah.
Check.
Oh my god, this looks terrifying.
Check.
No, but then there's checks. Okay, you have coordination. Jeez. That made me nervous. Oh! Yeah, you had to trade the queens. Okay, Hikaru picking up that win. Hikaru closing in on a streak, one more game. Maybe we'll take a look at Hikaru. We haven't changed it up in a little bit. We had been watching Minh and his glorious streak. Currently sitting at 122 points at the top, and then Hikaru's right behind him at 96. Now Bortnyk in third with 86. Oppa right behind him. So I'm expecting to get loaded into a game here. Okay, sorry. Must have hit the wrong thing there. Missing a handful of moves, I'm not going to go back. We are flying here. 18 seconds in, but 28 moves. So you calculate that. Get those off. Yeah, if you took those rooks off, we're looking more and more into draw territory.
Check.
Rook on A1 feels horrible though, right? I mean, this just gets to hang out. Problem with here is that you can't come up and over. This knight is actually nice. Okay, so the rook activates another way. This is really creative. Give this away. Take. Can't take with check because it's defended. This knight is actually doing a banger job. Whoa, this looks really defensive here. I guess just the way to go though.
Check.
Oh, that was critical. Yeah, with all this time left too, you just end up getting quickly swindled. Yeah, and then you can just go and scoop the knight up. Hikaru. Sneaky. Now Hikaru is just 24 points behind. This is a fire win. This is when you start squeezing up the board. That leaderboard just starts to get tighter and tighter. Yeah, we're getting a nice mix of these players too. Minh and Hikaru have pretty different styles. We haven't really taken a look at anyone else though. Oh, chessbrahs is in here. Wow. So really everyone is home today. This is sick, man. There's just so much talent in here. Jamakos in 17th. Jamakos, friend of the channel. Greek FM. And Papasi. As I always say, he's friends with Papasi. Papasi's still CM, but he plays better than that. Papasi in 29th. Man, this leaderboard is just littered with GMs. Looks like we have Danya on a pause. Danya has thrown in the towel. Danya knows when he's on a good run, he'll go with it. But yeah, he seems pretty smart about throwing in the towel when he knows today is not his day or something. Okay, this C-pawn is gonna look terrifying. Are you ever going to be able to defend this?
Check.
Yeah, just let them queen and then resign, I guess.
Check.
No way. No way.
Check.
Kai Arts,
Check.
whoever this guy is,
Check.
That's mate. Yeah, no way. You might as well have resigned right before that. I guess it was just delaying the inevitable, taking some crucial time off the clocks. There's just under 37 minutes left in this tournament. Yeah, now Hikaru has only lost one of his last 15 or so. My god, he is on a huge heater. Yeah, maybe with like half an hour left or so, we'll take a look at the tournament standings. I made a point to not just keep looking at them. I do get hyped up with it, but I can
Check.
always keep it on my my other screen. Keep everyone posted. The YouTube audience informed, you know, and people are watching this down the line. It's the cool thing too is
Check.
this is how we preserve these arenas. Ooh, quick resigner, huh? That was a weird sequence because the way that it happened, I was like, did Hikaru just resign there? No, obviously not. Guy played one extra move there and then resigned. Hey, G4. I've definitely seen some top guys do this. You're just sacking back. Yep. Sack, then sack back. Take through. Oh god, now this is bad. Now you're down a piece. Queens are forced off, right? Whoa, what is that? Oh, okay, okay. Whoa, rook takes. Take the bishop. Okay, queens are coming off. Takes, of course. Oh, and then this bishop falls. Okay, okay, so it's not as bad as I'm thinking. I was not calculating that at all. Sneaky, sneaky GMs. But Bortnyk is just crushing this one, yeah.
Check.
Okay, maybe not so fast. I mean, he was up
Check.
4 pawns like a second
Check.
ago, and now he's up 1 pawn, so maybe what do I know?
Check. 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 Check.
Yeah. Oh, it's so unfortunate with the time. Like, Bortnyk up 4 pawns, and I'm like, this has got to be winning. And then the next thing you know, this just happens. I'm like in silence sitting here. Okay, so Min Lee is just up 14 now at 126. He is not moving anywhere nearly as fast as he was to start this off.
Check.
Like, he had eclipsed 100 points at the hour mark, as we saw. And now Hikaru is just winning game after game on a huge heater. Just one loss squeezed in there. Yeah, Queen was running out of squares there. Your 2 minor pieces though, and your Hikaru. Okay, take. So you're up the exchange. Might as well sack back, take some material off. I will do the same thing. Now material is dead even technically.
Check.
Is there? Ooh, okay, you're picking up that pawn. And coordination is most
Check.
important. Oh wait, this knight.
Check.
Oh, the knight is not falling. There would have been
Check.
pinning this. Oh, now you're getting mated. Okay. That got really confusing. My God, really nice. And then the queen wins. The queen overpowers all the stuff this time. Yeah, I'm not quite sure who this is. They don't have their name in the bio, so so we'll stick with Hikaru here. very scary with all this tension here.
Check.
You're picking up an exchange. Now you're just up way too much material.
Check.
Oh. Hanging the queen didn't even matter there. That position was lost. They know how to keep things interesting, man. Right at the 30-minute mark. Just a 13-point lead for Minh. Right in front of Hikaru, who is playing this on Lichess and streaming this on Lichess. Remarkably. Something, a feat that none of us knew could happen.
Check.
Some pretty nice play there. Yeah, so I'm sure that Hikaru and the Hikaru fandom would love if he could come to Lichess, take down the titled arena. Okay, opposite bishops. You're gonna be able to pick that pawn up. It's annoying for white. Contra Jacko, this is Jose Martinez. We're watching him in one of the last arenas. Peruvian? Yes. I think it said he was 250th in the world. Ooh,
Check.
okay, so we're both queening here.
Check. Check.
Black has 4
Check.
pawns for the bishop.
Check.
Yeah, and then you're just gonna be
Check.
getting assaulted here.
Check.
Probably even just take a... No? Okay. Yeah, why would you take a draw? You have 4 pawns against the bishop. No way white is going to be able to get coordinated enough
Check.
to win at least. Okay, well you're picking that up.
Check.
Can't trade.
Check. Check. Check.
Maybe you could trade too.
Check. Check.
No, you gotta
Check.
keep them on.
Check. Check.
Now can you win with the bishop? It's just gonna be a time scramble. No, leave the queen on! You should have left the queen on! Oh, he took the queen. He gave them the draw. He probably wasn't even thinking, yeah. Maybe he was thinking the game still continues? I don't know exactly how it is. Isn't there a different rule on chess.com where they, like, I think I've heard this explained before, where they say that the king can self-mate so the game doesn't end in some weird scenario like that. I forget exactly how it goes. But yeah, the game just ends in a draw. Taking that queen. If you kept the bishop on and just made like a random move, the Peruvian GM probably would have been pre-moving, taking back, so... Or no, I guess he wouldn't have been pre-moving anything. Yeah, so that would have been really sneaky. That would have been sneaky. Okay, you're giving up an exchange here. That rook was like ridiculously placed, I guess. Yeah, now you're getting a nice pawn from it. Nice center pawn.
Check.
And a super active queen. My god. And you're barreling through c2. What a strange line. Oh man. G4 was terrifying. G4 might be a killer, right? Wait,
Check.
what?
Check. Check. Check.
You had to get back and defend here,
Check.
otherwise you were getting
Check.
cracked through. Wow. I mean, this was maybe one one of the stronger games from Hikaru we've seen. Oh, this was some really complex play. Like, really, really fancy pants stuff. And now we're getting 1 versus 2. Hikaru versus Minh Lee. I'm sure these guys have played a million times on chess.com. From what I understand, Minh was streaming over there. I watched him a little bit. And Minh is going for fire here, so he is, if he wins this game, he does get the fire point, and he's up 14. So this is a huge game here with just under 25 minutes left. This is when things are really heating up.
Check.
Oh. Oh, man. The tension. Can't take back. Queen is a pin. Oh, this is horrifying.
Check.
Oh!
Check.
That funny intermezzo saved the queen.
Check.
Oh, that's tough. Oh, and Minh goes down. So this is going to be the game that keeps this tournament close. 12-point lead. Now Hikaru has fire. So if Hikaru wins this game, he gets the bonus point. Actually, the bonus points, should I say. Yeah, because if you have fire, instead of a win being 2 points, a win is actually 4. So it moves you up that much faster. And if you berserk, then you can get 5, but it's when you're in the danger zone. It's dangerous territory right there, trying to berserk at this level. Okay, everything is being held down, but just gonna go for a draw? No way. Okay. There's no reason to just play for a draw in a bull game. And Hikaru has fire. There's no way Hikaru would.
Check. Check.
They are playing on, unless something egregious happens and he has to take a draw. Interesting thing,
Check.
if you get a draw with fire, it's 2 points. So it's like basically worth what a win is worth. So but then you have to start your streak again. It's the sad part. But hey, a 2-point draw. Can't hate on that.
Check.
No
Check.
mating nets. This is a passer.
Check. Check.
And they were
Check.
thinking free rook, but no dice. Now there's going to be mating nets, yeah. Now it's GG. Oh, actually, just right here, yeah. You have to play this. Made one. Oh, whoa. This is a very unfamiliar sight on Lichess, I think. Is Hikaru versus chessbrahs. Could be Hansen, could be Aman, I don't know. It's a sight to see. Hey, chessbrahs into 5th. Chessbrahs sitting at 95. Yeah, right on the outside of the money. Man, this whole top 10 is just crammed in there. Until you get to Mutt Pro, Minh Lee at 135 and Hikaru at 123. Everyone else so close though, within like 10 points or so. It's how it's been this whole time. Highly competitive.
Check. Check. Check.
Hikaru just running straight up the middle of the board. Actually, both sides. Sitting right there. But Hikaru just fast enough. That much faster. Just 10 seconds really putting that pressure on. Now he's going for this dual fianchetto setup, huh? I guess this is basically what he goes for anyways, but usually the move order is just, at least this time, has been slightly different. Top player in the world, 2 bishops on 2 long diagonals. What could go wrong? Super strong knight on d3 there. Look at this play. My god. And this knight, a little icing on the cake here. That's killer. And white throws in the towel. Said I'll come back next time. So Hikaru on fire. Minh is also on fire. Minh is still up 12 points. Opper is also on fire. Okay. And Contra Jacko, Jose Martinez, squeaking into the top 5 as I'm looking, also on fire. So 4 out of the top 5 players in this tournament are on fire right now. And these 2 guys are playing. This is nuts, man. There's just pandemonium. Yeah, black. Very nice play here. Taking control of that open file. These guys are both defending. Defend the weak spot. Outside passer here. Ooh, this looks a little scary. Now you're just gonna focus on...
Check.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that fell apart. Black was playing so well. So well. And then things just got a little bit iffy, and then a little bit hopeful. It's a funny sequence there. I was thinking the queens were going to be forced off, but yeah, this, of course you can just go back and defend. It's a huge battery though, I don't know why you wouldn't just exchange. I guess you're just helping black develop. Whoa! They're getting mated! Whoa! My god, that was crazy. Speaking of wishing you got the queens off. Oh god, these shenanigans against this setup here, yeah.
Check.
Man, that was a critical loss for Hikaru. I'm not sure exactly how he's reacting now, but it's probably a little bit tilting. Yeah, that was a huge win for Bortnyk as well. Trying to lock himself into third. As we wrap this one up, 15 minutes left. This one feels like it flew by. 2-hour arena here. Time flies when you're watching top level players play bullet chess. Oh, this is looking in draw territory now. Are you just trying to pick up a quick point? So this is not what you want to be doing with this much time left. Okay, so you are going to try to crash through. Black wants to keep this one going. They say it's probably going to be a draw anyways, right? Solidifying that bishop in. It's pretty great. Okay, now this is definitely open. Before it was looking like draw city, but
check, check, check,
oh,
check, 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 check.
man. Black would have been loving a draw there. Okay, okay. I'm a fan of that win for Hikaru right there. Keeping things close. Keeping things very close. Oh, man. So he gets a tough pairing here. Minh is paired against a strong IM here. He is about 9 points up. Every point's gonna matter at this juncture in the ball game. I was wondering if they would consider this just to open the file, but okay, pretty strong knight here. Can't be challenged on this outpost. Outpost might be gone though. Didn't last for long. It was a nice outpost, but it's no longer with us.
Check.
That was a nice check there in between her.
Check.
And Hikaru is just so much faster than him. Is this like a theme on chess.com? These guys play and Hikaru wins by like 20 minutes.
Check. Check.
My god, this is terrifying, yeah. Now Black is really just gotta absolutely schmoove. White is kind of in 6-1. But it doesn't matter with half of a second left. So Hikaru is approaching fire. Still down 9. Him and Minh just won. Both 2,900 plus rated pairings here.
Check.
Scary times for the queen. You're kind of light on squares. Kind of weary on the squares. This is terrifying. This is making me ill just watching, thinking that I'm playing and suffering like black in this position. Now he's up a pawn though. How does this position feel horrible? Oh my. What is going on here? And of course perfect play, you know. 2 minor pieces for a rook and 2 pawns. Realistically, if it was 1 pawn, it would probably be even, but...
Check.
This is magnificent.
Check. 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 Check.
Hey, time is about even here.
Check.
Just up an exchange. Can you get any quick
Check.
tricks in? Just quick checks. Yeah. Time went from 8 seconds to 8 seconds versus... But you have a bishop versus this rook. It's just so much easier to move the rook
Check.
around too. Whoa, and then you end up finding a mate right at the end. He was just moving so much faster because the moves are so much easier to get off. And you can actually get checks. Like, all black has to do is sit on a light square, and you're never going to be worrying about checks. It's brilliant. Hikaru getting a fire win. He's still down 9. Minh also getting a fire win. So this is 2 versus 3. Hikaru getting Bortnyk here. Ooh, and Minh just did get a quick win, so I think Hikaru is going to notice at some point that he probably is going to try to have to hit that berserk button in like the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes if he wants to try to pick up first here. Because he is comfortably in second, so tournament strategy at this point has got to shift. You're 13 points now behind first. And they both have fire, so maybe you could hold out for just another game or so. Times are going to get tough here. Minh wants to close this one out. He has probably played the best out of everyone here. Whoa, and Hikaru goes down. A huge loss. That might solidify this tournament here. At least for number 1 and 2. Man. Okay, so let's maybe we'll take a look at the tournament here. How we doing again here, folks? I'm not lying, Mutt Pro. Minh up 13 with just under 7 minutes left. Yeah, and here's Hikaru after that sad loss. Oh, that's tough. But he looks like he's going to get a solid second place here, and everybody else is going to be playing for the scraps. Minh's going to wrap up that first place 500 points. He just got another quick win. Is he gonna get another pairing? Okay, yeah, why stop now? Don't take your foot off the gas. Yeah, so this has been a fun arena. I figure this is kind of the wrap up anyways. Right here. I don't think there's gonna be any massive changes. We'll see how things finish up. I would like Opera to win this game, actually. Opera being Wateen here. Opera, good guy. Lichess fan favorite. Like to see him remain in that top 5. So yeah, we're not playing for nothing, but 1 and 2 is definitely wrapped up here. It's gonna be Minh number 1, Hikaru number 2. Chess.com showing up today on Lichess. Probably some perpetual at least right here, if you even wanted it, but
Check. Check.
There's got to be something better.
Check.
Yep, now you're just getting mated. Minley still steamrolling. Didn't really need that game because he's up so many points now. Oh man, Opper definitely needed that game. The rest of the top 10 is jam-packed. Everybody's trying to squeeze into the money last minute. But Minh is still putting on a clinic. So we'll do it out of tribute. We'll stay with him, and then we'll see how the standings finish up, and then we'll call it quits. I do appreciate everybody. Still seeing some of you guys out here on Twitch, so I appreciate everybody that's come out today. This will be uploaded to YouTube. I will, do the standard post-production deal, trim things up a little bit. I'm not going to go too crazy this time, so look for this in the coming days.
Check.
Another Lichess titled arena immortalized. Now we've covered the last 4. It's pretty crazy. I almost can't believe it. Okay, interesting stuff here. Down the exchange, but at least you have a pawn as well. Speaking of, right as I said it, pawn falls. Okay, this... There's a pin and this attack twice. Total craziness. This guy has no time. As the time dwindles. Oh, the FM, he berserked. Okay. Maybe they were thinking first place would berserk back, but there's no need for me to be here today. Seriously, there was no need for Minh to berserk back there. Guy's putting on a clinic. It's up 22 points. No need to berserk. Nice familiar structure here. This is nice. Feels pleasant. And now you have to deal with that takes. Yeah, knight t7 was pretty nice there. Defend the structure. I was thinking about rook b8, but defending with the knight. Much cleaner. Oh, there's a fork. Oh, God. Knife through the heart right there. Man, and Minh, he is actually on a streak of, what is this, 8 games? Yeah, if he wins this, it'll be 8 games in a row. So he finishes on a huge streak here, barring anything crazy. Yeah, they probably won't rush this game too, so there's a chance that it doesn't finish. It would actually be nice if this game doesn't finish, and Minh just ends on this streak out of principle. Look very nice. Okay, how complicated could this get? Knight takes, solving some things. Yep, and in the final minute of this, I just want to say this was a good time. Glad that I covered this one as well. Keeping with a tradition of covering these events now as well. seeing a decent amount of YouTube traffic on these types of videos too. So I'm hoping the more that we keep going, better we get, bigger audience we get, all that jazz. Yeah, so it looks like this game is not going to finish in time unless there's a quick resign here, which there won't be. Dead even. On the material, at least. Yeah, so we'll give this one a couple seconds.
Check.
Check out the tournament standings.
Check.
Shenanigans? Yeah, you had to take there.
Check. 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 Check.
Go for the checks, yeah.
Check. Check.
Oh
Check.
no.
Check.
Could go for a draw.
Check. Check.
You want the win though? Why not?
Check.
Look at that clock.
Check. Check. Check.
Savage.
Check. Check.
Oh, and they get the draw. Speaking of Savage, I thought they were gonna get him. Okay, okay. That one wouldn't have counted for the tournament anyways. Yeah, the titled arena, July 2022. Minh really crushed this. I really think he deserved that. All this green and orange right here in a row. It's really what won him the tournament. A huge streak to start. That was like 100 points or so. It was no match for Hikaru. What did Hikaru play? 70 games. So Hikaru played actually 9 more games. And reserved more, slightly more, yeah. So we got a few more games in there, but it didn't matter. It was the streak that pulled through.